Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Harani Moghadam, and I'm the chairman of Oxford Academy for Education and Development, known also as OAED. And it is my pleasure to welcome you all, and thank you for being with us this afternoon for the launch of a brand new international university network. I would like to especially thank the Deputy Lord Mayor of Oxford, Councillor Tony Brett. It is a great pleasure to have him with us today. Before I go any further, I would like to invite him to say a few words. Tony? Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. As Dr. Moghadam says, I'm Councillor Tony Brett, and I want to thank you for welcoming me here today as Deputy Lord Mayor of Oxford to open this event marking the inaugural launch of a new international university network. The Lord Mayor of Oxford, Councillor Dee Sinclair, sends her apologies and best wishes. I'd like also to welcome you all attending here today. I'm honoured to be among so many distinguished guests and delegates from higher education institutions from over 10 countries, including Oxford and the UK. I'm impressed to see so many Vice-Chancellors, Masters, Provosts, Presidents and Rectors from across the whole globe here. It's a good sign of international support and gravitas for the network. As a person educated in Oxford University myself, and now a long-standing member of staff, I know just how important and well recognised Oxford is as a global centre for excellence in higher education. So I'm delighted that it's been chosen as a place to found a new international university network. And it's great that the Oxford Academy for Education and Development was also founded in Oxford and is driving this initiative. Today's event launches a brand new network that will enable members to collaborate and share resources, as well as to have a UK platform that will help them increase the profile of their institutions in the international arena. This should be of great benefit not only to those institutions, but to the communities and countries that they serve. I'm told that the network was founded as a result of international delegates attending an Oxford Academy for Education and Development Leadership in Higher Education programme back in May, and their wish to forge stronger links with each other internationally, as well as with new organisations and OAED as the provider of services to this sector overseas. That's a pretty impressive timescale for starting a new network, and it's great to see the start of something new and exciting here today. I hope that many more institutions will see the benefit of joining the network to partner with like-minded organisations for the development of higher education. So, on behalf of Oxford City, the City Council and all the people of the city, I take great pleasure in wishing the network every success in its early years and as it matures. I'm sure this network will provide a fresh channel to deliver some exciting new opportunities to students, staff and institutions across the globe. And I look forward to hearing, perhaps at future events, the progress that can be achieved when great minds work together. So thank you once again. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon here today. You take full advantage of the excellent hospitality here at St Catherine's, and you fully exploit the many networking opportunities today and many future events of the network will bring. So I hand you back now to Dr. Moghadam, Chair of the Oxford Academy for Education and Development. Thank you.
I would like to introduce and welcome some of our guests to the launch of our new international university network now. First of all, a big welcome to our delegates from the Leadership in Higher Education programme. We've come from across the world from 12 countries. My special thanks also goes to Dr. Clark Brandon, formerly Vice-Chancellor of Warwick University and visiting scholar at the Centre for Studies in Higher Education, University of California, Berkeley. Sir Dermot Bond, Master of Balliol College, University of Oxford. Professor Julius Weinberg, Vice-Chancellor of University of Kingston. Professor Dinos Archimanes, Deputy Vice-Chancellor of International and Research, City University London. Dr. Bahram Bekhrabnia, Director of Higher Education Institute Policy Institute. David Polferman, Bursar of New College and the Director of Oxchaps. Professor Herman Bell, Honorary Fellow at Exeter University and OAD Consultant. Dr. Akbar Abu Turabi, Principal Lecturer at the University of Kingston. Dr. Kashinot Basu, Senior Lecturer at Oxford Brookes University and an OAD Consultant. And Dr. Mohammed Ansari, an OAD Consultant. I'm also very grateful to all of them for their expert advice to shape the network. I would also like to welcome David Locke. David, thank you. Director of International Projects, Leadership Foundation for Higher Education. And representatives who are here from university international offices around the UK. And last but not least, our supporter, Higher Education Academy, Oxchaps, an international group for healthcare, our sponsors, Blackwells and OFEC, and guests from UK corporate serving higher education sector, including Geniewald and ITSPI. Just want to share with you a few words on the formation of the university network. The university network was forged in May this year, quite young, when delegates attending our Leadership in Higher Education program decided that they would like to collaborate together within a new framework governed by OAD. You will see details of these forward-thinking people within packs you will receive very shortly. We don't want to unveil anything now yet. Members of the network will share the common doctrine of advancing internationalization for our members by offering a range of opportunities and the sharing of best practice in higher education. We want to help members to establish centers of excellence in academic quality and research that will facilitate a more competitive presence in the global higher education arena. Well, at this point in the proceedings, I would like to unveil the name of the new network and therefore invite the Deputy Lord Mayor to come forward and formally unveil the name.
Okay, we ready?
Ready?
No drum rolls.
Well, I would like to show you a glimpse of the under construction website for the Oxonia University network as well.
So that's the main page of the website. We are still developing. Those are the founding members who attended the first conference in May, and our honorary chancellor. So we have developed a number of different sections, but it's still under development, and hopefully after this particular conference, it will be soon up and running in full-fledged.
Okay. Now it is, I think, time to announce the name of the new Honorary Chancellor of the network, a prominent academician known to many of you, Dr. Clark Brandon. Yuna is going to give you a brief of Dr. Brandon's profile, although he doesn't need any introduction, but for those actually who are new here, Yuna.
Dr. Brandon graduated with the highest honours in mechanical engineering from the University of California, Berkeley. In 1963, he joined the Department of Engineering and Science at the University of Oxford, where he lectured in mechanical engineering and led an internationally recognised research group in rarefied gas dynamics. He served for these years as chairman of the sub-faculty of engineering science for 3 years, as science tutor of Jesus College and for 6 years as Estates Bursar of the college, responsible for its financial administration. From 1980, he served on the General Board of the Faculties, the body responsible for the academic administration of the University of Oxford, and was appointed as the chairman in 1984. In October 1985, he took up the post of Vice-Chancellor of the University of Warwick and served there for 7 years. In October 1992, he became the founding director of the new Oxford University School of Management Studies, now the Said Business School in Oxford, and president of Templeton College, Oxford. He was elected to the Hebdomadal Council, the governing body of the school, and of the University of Oxford in 1993. Dr. Brundon was a vice chairman of the Committee of Vice Chancellors and Principal and was chairman of the funding group for the teacher training of the Polytechnics and College Funding Council. He retired from full-time employment in October 1996, is now a visiting scholar at the Centre for Studies in Higher Education, University of California, Berkeley, and serves on the advisory board of the Oxford Centre for Higher Education Policy Studies. Wow, what a career.
Thank you very much. Right. Well, we couldn't be more delighted that Clark will be providing leadership of this fledgling organization, bringing with him an enormous wealth of higher education experience. We have a huge amount of respect for his personal achievements in higher education and thank him for stepping into this brand new and uncharted role. I would like to invite Dr. Brundon to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I was pleased and honored and delighted, I should say, rather than pleased, when I was asked to take on the role of Honorary Chancellor. Those of you who have heard me speak know how much importance I attach to the organization of higher education. And I've made it very clear that there is more than one right way of doing things. And if you look around the world, it's quite clear that that's true, because higher education institutions come in an enormous range of different sizes, different organizations, different goals, and therefore an organization such as Oxonia provides the opportunity to share this experience and to be able to draw on the skills and the expertise of other people doing similar things or even different things or even the same thing in different ways. And therefore it can add an enormous amount of depth and breadth to your own activities and to the way in which you do things. When one sets out to try and do something new, the first thing one does is to identify what it is that one actually wants to do. What is the goal? And having decided that, then you have to work out what is going to be the most effective way of reaching that goal, because there are going to be a lot of different routes that you could take, and there are going to be places where things are going to go wrong, and you're going to have to look around and see how on earth you're going to do something about this. Any new enterprise in the academic world probably takes a minimum of 5 years, because it's going to be 5 years from the time you have the idea until you've actually got something up and running and beginning to produce some results. When I was setting up the business school in Oxford, I was working on the basis of a 10-20-year forward planning horizon, because so that I had a quite clear idea of what I wanted the business school, not necessarily exactly what it was going to be doing, but what it was going to be able to do, and to try to ensure that into the structure was the flexibility necessary to be able to change direction if it's clear that you have to change direction, to take on new ideas if you get exciting new ideas, and to bring them all forward. And I am sure that Oxonia is going to be an enormously effective mechanism in bringing people together who are engaged in this kind of activity so that they can do it more effectively. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Maybe I just keep you for one more moment,
Oh, sure,
because
yeah.
now I would like you, if I may, to cut the cake to celebrate the launch of the new network.
Oh yes, I've forgotten I was supposed to do that. Better cut it on one side rather than right down.
Right in the middle is fine.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. Two of the founding members of the new network would now like to say a few words, which has been pre-recorded. Now we're going to roll over that video.
Dear members of Oxford Academy for Development, honorable guests, distinguished participants, for those who don't know me, my name is Mkanis Abdallah. I'm the acting Vice Rector for International Relations at the University of Central Europe in Skalica. It gives me great pleasure to share with you this video, short video, as an expression of our commitment and appreciation of being part of this project and of being a founding member in Oxonia University Network. It is said that it is easy to sit up and take notes. It is difficult to stand up and take actions. Today, we are celebrating the fact that Oxford Academy for Development stood up and took actions. Having said this, I want to emphasize on the enormous effort exercised by Oxford Academy team, and I want to congratulate them and wish them and ourselves all the progress and success. As a matter of fact, when I attended this event last year, all together with the director of the university, Dr. Heidi Schwarzova, I didn't expect Oxford Academy to become in a couple of months one of our strategic partners, if not the #1 strategic partner. Our cooperation proved to be very successful, very fruitful, and today we're engaged in different plans and different future projects that have a lot to do with the internationalization of our university. Of course, I would, if I could, be there with you to share with you this precious moment, so to celebrate with you and tell you much more about our cooperation. But since our commitment and obligations do not allow us such a luxury, I hope that this video will serve the purpose of expressing all the positive feelings that we have. At the end of this short video, I want to thank and address a special thank to Dr. Mokadem, Dr. Ansari, all the entire Oxford Academy team, Christina, Fiona, and Dimitri. And I want to congratulate again on behalf of the University of Central Europe in Skalica, the director, Dr. Heidi Schwarzova, my colleagues, and all the staff of our university, to congratulate the participants and the founding members for this particular success. At the end of this speech, I want as well to wish all the participants a very pleasant stay in Oxford, and I hope it's not raining over there.
Tomorrow.
And I wish them a very safe journey back home. Thanks a lot.
Well, the other one, may I just explain that Professor Narimanian was outside the country from Armenia, but he just arrived, returned to his home country today, and heard that the launch was going to take place today, and he sent it just a few minutes ago, so we put it on now.
Esteemed colleagues and guests, I am happy to be today with you. My name is Mikhail Narimanyan. I am rector of Yerevan State Medical University. This year, in May, with our Vice Rector in International Affairs, Professor Sagan, we took part in program Leadership in Health in Oxford. And we are happy that our collaboration is continuing. We are thankful that for your interest to our problems. Now our university is in period of transition, and there are obstacles which we have to overcome. And we are sure that with your help, with collaboration with you, we will overcome these obstacles, and I'm sure that will arise the education in Yerevan State Medical University on a European standards. Thank you very much for your invitation, and I wish you every success, and I hope and I'm sure that we will arise our education on higher standards and farther than before. Thank you very much.